that pickup in revenues is concerned as recovery starts to take hold?
Sure. Well, we've definitely seen in the last 2 years a significant increase in the recovery. The Olympics here obviously was a very significant increase for us. We did quite well. But ever since then, we've seen a strengthening in the customer through an increase in year-over-year sales, an increase in the spend per head, and an increase in the premium product sales.
So as you start to see a pickup in consumer confidence and consumer spending, that's also going to translate to greater competition in the sector, I guess, with new entrants too. How do you differentiate yourself, and how are you doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think quality and value are the two things that consumers really want. We really focus on quality, our authentic product that a big competitor just can't compete with. So I think, there is, the small business person does have a little bit of an advantage, is that they can offer a higher quality and a better value.
Continue watching the unemployment rate in the UK tick lower too. What about hiring? What are your thoughts there? And is it getting actually more difficult in terms of paying wages and actually acquiring the staff that you want?
Yeah, I definitely say that it is. There is an increased competitive level for employees, especially qualified employees, fluent in the language, and also that are passionate about the business. So I think there's a lot of folks out there looking for work, but I think it takes a definite passion for service and really wanting to work in that industry.
So for you, you've been in the UK for 4 years now, but obviously you've got a broader history than that. But here in the UK, you can provide a few years of accounts, you've got a good business model, you're looking ahead to what you can achieve. How easy is it for you and for a firm like you to get financing? It's a hot topic today with the European situation in particular.
Well, I think it's unfortunately it's much more difficult than I think most people realize. We fund our growth organically through retained earnings. I have looked at bank financing, but really it's just not available at rates that small business owners are really going to be interested in. So I think that once the funding's available, the small business owners already figured it out on their own.
Well, we were speaking to the head of the Small Business Alliance a few minutes ago, and he was saying, look, actually the banks are making far greater demands than you would think. Yes. Collateral, even when you have an asset backing the loan that you're trying to achieve, it's just too much, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It's I understand the conundrum. There's a difficulty in lending to a risky business, right? Because the banks obviously have regulators that are going to look at those things. So I understand that, but when small businesses need the funds, they're just not available.